On the night of June 9th, 1912, a small wooden house sat quietly in the town of Villisca. It was the kind of place no one would look at twice. A simple home on a quiet street, surrounded by neighbors who knew each other and believed nothing truly terrible could happen there. Inside that house, 8 people were asleep. A family of 6, along with 2 young girls, who had been invited to spend the night after church. It had been an ordinary Sunday. There had been no arguments, no warnings, no signs that anything was about to go wrong. But sometime after midnight, something did. By the time the sun rose the next morning, every single person inside that house would be dead. And more than a century later, despite investigations and countless theories, no one has ever been held accountable. This is the Unsolved. Josiah Moore was a well-known businessman, respected by neighbors. His wife, Sarah, managed the home and cared for their 4 children. On the evening of June 9th, the family attended a children's church program, filled with music and activity. Afterward, 2 young sisters, Ina and Lena Stillinger, were invited to stay the night. Nothing about the invitation seemed unusual. They entered the house, prepared for bed, and one by one, the lights were turned off, curtains drawn, and soon the entire house fell silent. Investigators later believed the killer entered after the family had gone to sleep. What's disturbing is the complete absence of forced entry. This suggests the person entered quietly, with a level of confidence that implies familiarity. They moved through the home in complete darkness. Floorboards would have creaked, doors would have shifted, and yet none of the 8 people inside woke up. The following morning, the Moore house remained unusually quiet. Neighbors began to notice that something felt off. What they found inside would shock the entire town. Each room revealed the same unsettling reality. Nothing appeared broken or chaotic. All the curtains had been drawn shut. Mirrors throughout the house had been covered. Even small, reflective surfaces had been obscured. Evidence suggested the killer remained inside for an extended period, moving through rooms and making deliberate adjustments to the environment. The weapon used belonged to the family. This means the killer either discovered it inside or already knew it would be there. Over time, the case grew colder, but it never disappeared. 8 people lost their lives and the mystery remains. No closure, just silence. Subscribe to The Unsolved for more real cases that refuse to be explained. Because sometimes the truth never comes out.